Hey guys, I am going to show you today the new Tina Davies Fade Pigment Collection. It's her new hybrid pigment collection consisting mainly of inorganic ingredients. So this is made to fade a little better over time. This is going to be a great new pigment line to try out for those of you who may not want to see that pigment last for a long time. You want it to fade a little more naturally. That way, if you do want to change up your microblading or your shading, ombre brow, whatever, you have the option of doing that. So this is my first time. I'm going to create a color chart for you. So these color charts, I actually make these on Canva, but I already did the legwork for you. So if you want to use my color chart, I will post the link in the description below so that you can just snag this color chart for free, and then you don't have to make one. All you'll have to do is play around with some pigments at home, which I'm going to show you right now how to do. These color charts are really helpful when showing clients different colors and options when you're deciding what pigment to use for their eyebrows. So let's play. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Christy and I'm the owner of Boss Brows. I've been in the industry for about 12 years now, specializing in microblading and microblading training. I love putting out videos for you guys with all my tips and tricks so that you can step up your brow game. If you've been struggling with your microblading and interested in an online course that will help you feel a little more confident in your microblading skills, check out the link in the description because I do have a full microblading online course. So be sure to check that out. If not, check out any of my other videos, and thanks for watching. Okay, so here is our color chart. It has all of the colors from lightest to darkest. So there are 8 new pigments in this color line. So this is the Tina Davies Fade Eyebrow Pigment Collection. It's a hybrid eyebrow pigment collection made mostly of inorganic ingredients. Now, what I love about Tina Davies is she always puts in her own color charts, which are great because these color charts actually give you models that have those colors used on their eyebrows. It kind of explains what Fitzpatrick scale to use this on, as well as the CI codes for your pigment color and then the pigment colors themselves. So these are really cool. I think it's really fun to make your own color chart because you're gonna get to play around with them. You're gonna get to feel the consistency. You're gonna see it in real life. So what I do is I just start off by grabbing some little pigment cups, and I'm going to fill those up with like a drop or two of each pigment. Now I will say already, these pigments don't look half as watery as her other I Heart pigment line. They do seem to be a little more creamy. They're still watery, like more watery than Fee, but this line can be used for microblading as well as machine work. Okay, sorry, I had to redo that. I really thought I was gonna like these new bottles because of this easy pump, but just FYI, when you go to shake them, there's nothing from stopping it splattering everywhere. A little messy, which, surprise, surprise, Tina Davies pigments get messy. There are 8 different colors. We have 2 light colors. There's warm and neutral. We have 3 medium colors, and it's gonna go warm, auburn, warm brown, and then a neutral brown. And then we have 3 darker colors, a warm, a neutral, and then a cool. So let's try these out. I'm gonna take a clean little lip applicator. I'm gonna dip it in some water, and then I'm going to saturate it in this pigment, and I'm just gonna start at the top and bring it all the way down. So this is a really pretty light warm blonde. As you can see, it is warmer. I leave this space at the bottom so that you can write down if it's warm or cool, but in the color name itself, it does actually tell you what to expect. Light neutral blonde. I feel like I'm gonna really like this color. I always really liked the ash brown. Yeah, this is pretty. similar to that ash brown. Not as ashy, but still really pretty. Taking another clean lip applicator, I'm gonna dip it in my water, and then I'm going to saturate it with some pigment. Now we're using the medium warm auburn, which I feel like this would be really pretty for like a strawberry blonde slash redhead. Pretty, I like that color a lot. Like I said, these colors seem to be a little more creamy than the I Heart ink collection. They're still pretty watery, so expect to make a mess. I guess that's just me. I made a mess already. This is medium warm brown. Pretty dark. This is medium neutral brown. I'm gonna do the dark warm brown. I like this neutral brown. It's a nice color. And then lastly, the deep cool brown. Pretty icy. Not only is this helpful to get a better understanding of what these colors look like in real life right in front of you, but also to feel the texture, the consistency. It is a helpful tool to show your client that these pigments are pretty concentrated, but as they heal, they're going to soften and fade out a little into the color, as you see down at the bottom. It can be easier to see whether it's warm, cool, neutral, and like I said, just really getting to play around with these new colors. So usually at the bottom, I would write down if I thought it was more cool or warm, neutral, but maybe what a good idea would be is to put this side by side to another color chart, maybe the Brow Daddy's pigment collection, and kind of compare and see what colors are similar. So for example, let's say because Brow Daddy is discontinuing his line, we might want to know, like, can we use any of these colors as a replacement for the Brow Daddy colors? So I think that would be a good idea in the next step, and maybe write down the colors that you could replace this with. Make sure to put this in a sheet protector, in a binder up by your workstation so you can show your clients and use it as a helpful tool. You can find this sheet. I made one on Canva, so you don't have to make one. Just click the link in the description below and you can go ahead and print out your own copy. Hopefully this helps, and have fun playing around with this new Tina Davies Fade Hybrid Pigment collection.